Hey guys, it's Gabby. Today I have some more Christmas nail ideas for you. Very excited. If you've been around, you know I love Christmas nails. I love Christmas, the season, everything about it just makes me so happy. So hopefully this gives you some Christmas nail inspo, and we're just going to jump right into it, starting off with a French tip. For this, I'm going to be using a green liner gel. This is actually a new one for me. This is from the brand... It's like Macho, something like, I'm definitely messing up the name, but I got it from Amazon. I'll make sure to link it down below for you guys, but really liked it. Easy to work with, and it was pretty opaque, as you can see right here. So I like to start by making a curved line with my French, and then I'll fill in the top. So because I am using the smaller brush, it will take a little longer, but I personally don't mind. If this is something that's like, oh no, I don't have the time for this, you can just use a bigger brush to actually fill in the tip of your nail. But either way, you are going to probably need 2 coats depending on the color that you're using. Usually with green, I've yet to find a 1-coater. So unless you find one, you will need 2 to 3 coats. And I didn't show it, but make sure you're curing after each layer. So I did go ahead and cure that, and then I'm going to go ahead and apply my top coat. Leads us to the star of this video. I really wanted to use gold caviar beads and gold studs just to accent the different designs. So I grabbed these from Amazon. I'll also have this link down below for you guys. And to attach them, I'm going to be using the Daily Charm No Wipe Chrome Jewelry Gel. If you see my videos, you know I use this stuff all the time. You can do so many things with it. That's what I love about it. So all I'm going to do here is make a few dots of where I want the caviar beads to be. I just went with the classic polka dot print here. So basically each row is in the spaces of the previous dots, if that makes sense. And once I did that, then I'm just going to place each caviar bead inside of the dot of gel. And I will say, picking up caviar beads can be tricky, so you have to be patient with this just because they are so tiny. They like to roll around. One tip for you guys, if for some reason they spill or you're having trouble gathering them, they are magnetic, so you can just use a nail magnet to kind of scoop them all together and draw them to you that way. And another thing I'll do is get the tiniest amount of that chrome jewelry gel on my tweezers, just so they can stick to them a little bit, and it just makes it easier to pick them up and place them. So once they're all placed, then you can go ahead and cure your nails. This is what's going to actually set that gel so that they're attached and they're not rolling around anymore. If you're using regular nail polish, you can also use a nail glue here. But for that extra layer of security, you can also go in with a top coat and kind of just wiggle around the caviar beads. But I will say, if you are somebody who's a little rougher on your nails, maybe you just have trouble with little things kind of sticking off, I would not recommend doing a design with the caviar beads, at least in this way, because when they're individually placed like this, they are easier to kind of snag or knock off. So I think the next option would definitely be better for you. But if you are someone who's more gentle on their nails, you don't have issues with that, then this should be a strong enough hold for you. Moving on to the next design, I'm going to be using these gold studs. So these are going to give you a similar look as the caviar beads. They look rounded from the top, but they do have a flat back. So with that, it's going to just lay more flush onto your nail. You're not gonna have to worry about knocking it, and you'll see it just gives you a more secure hold overall. So starting off again with a green French tip, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use that chrome jewelry gel, this time just lining that French tip all the way across. And then I'm going to start to place in those gold studs. Even after just placing a few, you can see they just lay so much better on your nail, and I actually ended up liking this look better. I do still like the caviar beads, but I prefer to use them in a different way, which you guys will see a little bit later. But this looks so cute. So again here, I put a little bit of product on my tweezers just to make them easier to pick up and then place onto my nail. And because the product is still wet until you cure it, this gives you plenty of time to be able to place them, move them around, make sure they're lined up, all of that without having to rush. Versus if you are using a nail glue with regular nail polish, you'll need to make sure the glue doesn't dry too fast as you're placing them. Here's another look. I wanted to give you guys a side view just so you can see what I'm talking about. It just, I love this so much. So I'm going to go ahead and finish off the other side. Here's how it looked completely done. Oh, I love this. I really hope somebody recreates this one because it's easy. Again, it takes a little bit of time to just line them all up, but it is so worth it. So cute. I love that one so much. I wanted to give it another go, just kind of switching out the colors and studs used. So this time I'm going to start off with a burgundy background, go ahead and put a top coat over that. And then again, using that chrome jewelry gel to this time put a line going across my cuticle area. So with the lines, you do want to make them I guess not too thick, but thick enough to where the studs can kind of sit in there a little bit. That's why I like using the 3D gel versus just a regular top coat to give it more hold. And as you can see, these are bigger studs, still really cute and dainty, but it will take less time. So that's just another option. So you're not going in and lining, 20 different little studs in there. But this was also so cute. I love this. This would be so cute as a full mani. I should have done that just to show you guys, but you get the idea, the concept here. This would also be so cute for New Year's Eve too. So Christmas or New Year's Eve, perfect. For the next design, this is the only one that technically uses a little bit of freehand, but nothing too crazy. So I'm gonna start off with a sheer base here. This is Olive and June's The Queen Takes Her Tea with Milk. Love this color, use it all the time. And then after curing that, I'm gonna go in and just add a few polka dots with my dotting tool, that same burgundy color, and then a deep green. So this is the only freehand in this video. I told you it wasn't bad. I really wanted to keep this video as easy as possible so that anybody can recreate these at home. Anyways, after applying that top coat again, we are going in with the chrome jewelry gel. I know, surprise, but I thought it would be really cute to mix the dots with the gold studs. Just give it a little something, but not too much at the same time. So I started with 2 and I was like, oh, I kind of want more. Added 2 more, and I just thought this looked so cute, so fun. You could do this as an accent nail or, again, full mani. Just depends on the look that you're going for. Okay, guys, these next 3 designs I absolutely love. These are my favorite in the video. I'm just going to tell you that right now. So I guess I saved the best for last in my opinion, but I'm just really happy with how they turned out. So starting off again with the French here, this time I went with the red. This is another liner gel, this time from Sky. So again, I make my curved line and then I go ahead and fill in the top. This one was also really opaque. I almost got away with a 1 coat for here, but my nails are pretty long at the moment. So I ended up doing 2 just in case so there were no holes or anything. And then I am going to go ahead and apply that top coat. This time we are going to be throwing some rhinestones into the mix. I did also get these from Amazon. They're just some dark green circle flat back rhinestones. And I'm going to go in with the jewelry gel right in the center of the French tip at the top. And then first I'm going to place that gem in there. And then we're going to surround that with the caviar beads. I told you we were going to use them in a different way. And I really liked it because this way, I'm going to try to explain this well. So when you have the gem and then the caviar beads around it, it makes it bigger. Wait, because it's flush with the gem, it's harder to knock off versus when it's just standing alone, it's easier to snag onto something. The whole point here, it makes it more sturdy and it's really locked in place and it looks super pretty. So those are my thoughts. This turned out so cute. Ended up doing a full mani of this one. I love this. I don't know. These may end up being my Christmas nails. I haven't decided because I also really like the next one and I have other Christmas nail ideas too. So I'm just really conflicted right now. Next design is starting off with a green base. This time I wanted to do 2 different gems. So I'm doing 1 green gem and then I found this multi-pack of a bunch of different gems on Amazon. So I ended up getting that. Usually I'm not the biggest fan of these, but I really wanted a variety of colors just to have in general instead of having to get, the single packs of each gem color. So I did pick through this to find a few reds and then I set that on top of the green. And then I'm going to go around this again with the caviar beads. I did end up using smaller caviar beads this time. It does give it a slightly different look, and I think this is good if you have shorter nails or if you're using a smaller gem like I am with the red here. Again, it is easy, it just will take you some time, so really be patient with this. It's not, I don't want to say it's hard, it's just time consuming, but it's so worth it because look at that. I just love these. Clearly, they just turned out so cute. They're so simple, but still have a little something, and I just, cute. I had to do a full mani, of course, so here's how that turned out. Moving on to the next design. This one is similar vibes, but easier to do. So again, going in with my chrome jewelry gel, started off with a red base, and I'm going to do those same green gems. This time though, with the caviar beads, I'm using the slightly bigger ones. Honestly, it's kind of hard to tell, but slightly bigger, and this time I'm only going to put 4 around the gem. So you can do corners, you can honestly do 3 where you're kind of just randomly placing them, but it's still going to give you that little gold accent while also making this whole process quicker for you and still really cute. But I want to know which design is your favorite. For me, it's definitely either the red French tip or the one before this, the green, because I just love how they turned out so much. But let me know down below in the comments and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye.